Hmm. Are you really that fast now? That's surprising. I was not prepared for you being that fast. Give me a second here. I know. Yes. Really, I don't need you right now. Really, still not used to it being so fast. Get coin, huh? You know, it's time for me. Also, I still don't like hearing myself. Because that gets kinda strange when you think about it, then you say it, and then a few seconds later you hear it again. That's getting kinda annoying. I will happily admit that. Now you're not loading nearly as fast. But so at least you are working like I'm used to. God bless you for that. Now, where did I put you? Did I put you somewhere else again? I'm sure I did. I know myself. Where, oh where do I hide you? I don't like hiding. Come out, wherever you are. Come out to play. There you are. Hiding in broad daylight. Or like a tree in a forest, eh? Truly tantalizing. Now, you are working hard, yeah. And these are so many new settings and I don't know what I'm doing. Well, let's just assume everything works. Cause, you know, gotta stay optimistic. Otherwise, what's left actually? So, set you up. See you. And now everything should, technically speaking, be working. Which means, we can change to this. Oh, creepy old man. Oh no, you're not that creepy. Let me load the game and see where we actually were. For once. I think. That's what the quest log was made for, so that poor people like me can actually remember stuff. Right, we got Liara done, because I do like having every possible available teammate. Excuse me. Let's just say the next time I'm playing Baldur's Gate, let's just say I will show you what I mean when I say I'm very good at collecting teammates, even conflicting ones. Because I have every goddamn one of them sitting just at the ready for me to collect and take with me. Would you stop blinking for fuck's sake? Alright, I need to go back to the citadel to speak to Kohaku. Because his men are dead. Also, Nasana. Right. Actually, before we do our next main mission, let's quickly go back to the citadel and do that. It seems kinda important that the Rear Admiral knows that his men are, well, dead. Pretty damn dead, if I remember. I think it was lured in by a beacon and then eaten by a big worm. Sounds reasonable. Should be it. Actually, now that I think about it, since we're playing Mass Effect again, I will actually try to give you a coherent thesis about the genophage when my dear little shepherd doesn't decide to have very important conversations. Well, where do we even start? Let's start with the most basics of the basics. What is it? Who's concerned? This is just... You know what, I will use this to actually level you two up, because... why not?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Jesus, you have 100 points. I haven't used you in a while, have I? Oh, you have decryption and electronics, which, in case I actually want to use you at some point, I would very much like you to have maxed out. Leash. And first aid increases spot heating. Oh, that sounds like something very useful to have. Be round. Ah, yes, the Genopec. One of the more interesting aspects of this game, I will admit, at least for me. Because that's actually something that's, on one hand, very human to do. As a final solution human. Well, also, being quite the extreme measure, actually. You will actually not find that very often. That games actually deal with that kind of heavy nonsense in a reasonable way. Sure, I personally found them quite often either making it out to be just outright bad, which is boring, or yeah, just outright unbelievably hard. Mass Effect actually did it pretty well with the Genopec. Now, what actually is the Genopec? Basically speaking, it's sterilization for the Krogans. Why is that important? Because Krogans tend to have, like, you know, a million children in a very short time. Which is not good, considering that they are quite the war-mongering little
officer is ashore.
people.
Exo Presley has the deck.
As they have proven after the Ragni Wars, the Krogan started actually well, attacking very brutally. And as you can imagine, the council was not really happy with that.
10 hut!
At ease.
Nice.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown.
Is that so?
And the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I wasn't keen on it either, but there are advantages to being above the law.
They
Don't
actually
let the
are.
title go to your head. No one's above the law. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Wait,
The
don't
ship
so
saved our
special.
lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This
And you didn't read them right.
experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I don't think so. You have been an asshole from start to finish.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. That means she's not in your chain of command.
She
I believe
isn't.
there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
Damn
The
right
ship
I
is
did.
council property right now. So, respectfully, please clear the gangway.
Have it your way, Commander.
You know, whenever
But
people
expect
say
me to file a
respectfully,
report
what they
on
actually
this.
mean is, yeah, go and have yourself very hard. It's just a nicer way of saying it. Maybe I should actually try that out for a while. No, whenever I want to. Because it's someone I'm just gonna enter nice little respectfully
Alliance
to
officials
it.
report that a Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth
That
suffering
would be fun
heavy
and confusing
casualties.
probably, and I would probably forget about it
In the
within a
event
few
of future
minutes
Geth
knowing myself.
activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security
Well,
presence in the
What
area.
about, let's go back to my little Genofake talk, because Genofake interesting. Oh, where was I? Right. So yeah, Genofake basically a nice little way of sterilizing Krogans, because Krogans getting lots and lots and lots of babies is not good, because once there are too many of them, they inevitably will clash with everybody else. Because, well, they're Krogans. Fighting is pretty much what they do. As Rex have first, I believe, put it.
Commander Shepard?
Oh shit. In one of our little talks, if you ask a Krogan if he would rather stay home and, you know, do something about the whole genophage thing, or go out fighting, he will go out fighting. Bit of a problem, that attitude. Of course, technically speaking, Krogans can grow quite old, which they usually don't, because they die in droves. And that also reasonably justifies their high birth rate. So far, so good. Oh, the council then, having decided that, well, we're gonna lose very heavily, decided to employ a genetic modification that makes sure that many Krogan babies, instead of growing up, becoming quite annoying and armed and armored, die. Which the Krogans didn't take very well. Now, technically speaking, I don't really think the council had any intention of actually wiping out the Krogans. That's really not their style. But I mean, look at it from their perspective. I mean, they tried diplomacy. They even left the goddamn statue of the Krogan standing for their efforts in the Ragni Wars, yes, but Krogans are not that keen on finer points of diplomacy in any way, shape, or form. Basically, clashing their heads is their way of being diplomatic. I believe, I have been thinking about this point quite a while actually, in the past. And I don't really think the council had any plan to let that one stay, the Genophagous, that death, forever. I think they actually were hoping for a bit of a change, because, you know, if the Krogans at some point would have decided to, you know, not be a dick about it and actually stay home, start rebuilding, and then the next few generations would have become a bit more peaceful, then their natural birth rate would, alongside death, decline, because they would actually survive very much longer. And then I do believe the council would probably start healing the genophage in small steps.
Hello, Commander.
Yes, I need supplies.
Show me what you've
I'll open
got.
the rare stocks.
Or so my theory goes. I don't really think the council really had any intention of letting the genophage run their course to the inevitable end of completely eradicating the Krogans. They are not really that cruel. I don't even know if you could call it cruel. I mean, the Krogans kind of brought it on themselves. Maybe council still hopes that the Krogans might at some point become, you know,
Police have been seen in Al
bit
Jalani,
more-
Westerland News. Would you answer
like
a
the
few
Turians
questions
maybe.
for our viewers?
No, proud warriors, yes, but not savage brutes that like to plunder nearby worlds for reasons, because they are too goddamn stupid to actually colonize their own worlds in a reasonable way. Depends. Not like the news.
What sort of question?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
So long as you understand that I may not be able to answer all questions.
Pretty
I'm
obvious.
sure our viewers will understand.
Don't make me punch you. I know that you can punch one reporter at
Humans
least.
have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for
Was it
26
this reporter?
years.
I don't remember.
With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But
Good
there's a
point.
difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
I think they know not to ask me to work against my own people.
I think our viewers will be glad to hear that, Commander.
Yeah, because that
You've
would
been
be
given
stupid.
command of an advanced human warship for your missions.
Also, even in the light, I
Is there
look
anything you'd like to say about it?
horrible.
The Normandy is a triumph of human engineering. Like our development of fighter carriers, it shows other races that we're able to think outside the box.
That's gratifying.
It
Many
is.
defeatist officers claim that the Alliance can't compete with the naval power of, say, the Turians.
Technically speaking, we can't.
Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
Time to shut you up. Also, we didn't really hand the ship over. It's on loan. I just made that point to a certain asshole upstairs.
Miss Al-Jalani, I wear the Alliance uniform. And if you think anyone other than me says where the Normandy can go, you're sadly mistaken.
No offense intended, Commander. I'm sure you have to follow the orders of your superiors. Of course, now your superiors are
You're
aliens.
trying to find me in a bad light, aren't ya?
One
woman?
last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I've had enough of your snide insinuations.
Do it. That was kind of
You
excessive.
son of a bitch!
But enjoyable nonetheless.
I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
You think so, eh? I'm pretty sure I have still 2 games ahead of me. What about you? I couldn't resist. It was just... That's just such a nice opportunity. Jesus. I actually would have wanted to go right. Where's the... There. Citadel Tower. That should be the place where the Re-Admiral is. Just wanna get that out of the way, and then do a bit more story.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the
boy.
crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more
Woman
backing from my
apparently hasn't heard
publishers.
what I do to the press
I'm
when they annoy me.
investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
If you pay me.
What do you want me to do?
I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Danger of bug, important story, function bug, I don't even care. Money?
I can't promise anything,
okay.
but
I'm
I'll
just
see what
gonna
I can do.
assume you're
Give me the
gonna
bug.
give me money for that. You know,
Excellent.
This
Just
nice
place
armor
it on
doesn't
a
pay for
terminal with
itself.
a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
I'm sure you have the best intentions. Also, popularity. Of course. Never even crossed your mind, I know.
No, I'm waiting to... Commander Shepard, isn't it?
Yes,
My
it
name
is.
is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
Sadly, I have some very bad news for you, my friend.
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
Well, let's make this short. No reason to dance
I
around.
found them. What was left of them. They ran into a thresher maw.
Right, giant worm.
Thresher maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
No, it actually
Somebody
was a trap.
lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it.
Yeah, somebody
Commander,
hates
I
you.
appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
I hope you find what you're after, Admiral.
I will, Shepard. I'll let you know when I find anything out.
You know, technically speaking, it sounds like you are on your way to do something against the upper chain of command, and that's not really something I want to necessarily get involved in. Unless, of course, I mean, I'm a Spectre, you know, I do need money for all the nice little upgrades, uniforms, weapons, armors, you know. Very much willing to let myself get paid. Actually, before I do this, I should actually look where I wanted to go. Where is it? Why the hell? Oh yes, this is the one, isn't it? Blah 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 blah. Diplomat, okay. That should be in the Presidium. Probably it was somewhere in the embassies. Let me think here. Wasn't it I think she was actually in the bar area, lounge area, whatever. A place where you can get drinks. You might want to call it a bit more fancy, but in the end, just another form of bar. And I'm sure diplomats with their high levels of stress probably get drunk very nastily. Hello! There you are.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre.
Yes, everybody
Is there
knows
something
me.
I can do for you?
Impressive, isn't it?
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Well, I killed her myself.
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now.
You're an evil bitch, aren't you?
You wanted your sister dead? If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended.
Understandable,
I shall
actually.
transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation.
That's what I'd hoped for.
I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
But, you know, since I'm actually playing a bit more Renegade this time, I actually want to use it.
I'm a Spectre, not some merc for hire. I can find credits anywhere.
Give me money and more.
True, but I'm the only one who can authorize you to purchase prototype Asari mods.
You don't say.
I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye,
Nice.
Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Well, actually, I will say yes, it was. It was simple, it was easy, and it gave me lots of good stuff. It's the sort of business I very much like to do. And from here, where shall we go? Yeah, do I have anything else to do in the Citadel before I leave again? Yes, no, planting a bug, but I mean, apart from that, I don't think so. So, planting a bug, that means I need to go down to D6 security, isn't it? I think was it somewhere? Actually, don't I have? Yes, I have a map. Oh, bless you. Wait, how do I? Yes, that's how I move my map. See, this is what I mean. I haven't played it for a few days. Already forgot the controls. That's happened to me quite a bit, actually. Well, technically speaking, after I tried playing Total War yesterday, when was it? Yes, it was yesterday. My figures kind of want to do other things, like pressing Shift 1, for example. Now, let's see if said nicer part of the news media is actually willing to pay for my work. I mean, it wasn't really much work, you know, just walking up there, putting it there, going back. Well, maybe we'll actually see a return of Shepard, the reporter puncher. Title he deserves well, if you ask me. You were in the tower. Yes, I remembered it. There you are.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
Nice.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story.
Where he just looks away like,
I
good luck,
appreciate your
good luck.
support.
Look
I hope this will
away,
save some
ungodly.
lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Actually, that gave me Paragon points, apparently. Interesting. But now that there actually are new quests, I don't really remember when all the quests spawned. I might actually want to take a look around the Citadel. Somewhat quick-like.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Yeah, but what are you hearing?
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that?
Oh, about Saren? Yeah.
Maybe the council does know.
Absolutely true.
I hope he's okay.
Who are you?
I'm on a break.
Yes?
Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
What's
Maybe I
wrong?
can help.
Boy.
Maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
Indeed.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse?
Technically speaking,
My brother's
yes.
the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually... if anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
That's the most
I
important
can't afford
part.
to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Yeah, I want to somewhat agree and I want to somewhat disagree.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
Okay, let's see.
Give me the coordinates.
I will at least take a
I'll
look at
forward
it.
them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
And I will still hope that I will get something out of this. Yeah, but I can't just let a tour full of humans sit there like, yeah, I can't do my job, I'm so depressed. Yeah, see, technically speaking, I'm somewhat too nice to be a renegade man. Especially when stuff like this, you know. I mean, he's missing his brother. That's pretty fucking sad. And actually, while I'm on the train, let me look at something. Technically speaking, everything should be okay. Again. Okay, I have to watch that because my my internet kinda sometimes just decides to, you know, stop being internet. Come on, be nice. Oh, for sake, you are not doing what I tell you to, little one. Now, I can see that my internet has decided, actually just recently, to take a little break from being internet. I will actually have to take a look around if everything actually works. Again, you work again, which is good. You work again, which is good. Everything should, technically speaking, work again.
Welcome to...
Oh shit, I didn't want it even to talk to you.
The keepers are essential.
Shut up.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
I'll give you a pleasant day. Yeah, shit, I don't do... Oh yeah.
Art doesn't normally do much for me, but that relay statue, I like.
Looks like a relay. Who's to say it doesn't work like one? I mean, you know, just want to point that out. Also, the whole usage of the Citadel is...
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
What's your decision?
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
What the fuck is going on here, people?
Can I help you with anything?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
Well, okay, but why would she do that?
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
Oh.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
Okay.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
Oh, come on.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
Let's talk this out.
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance.
That's
and if
actually
my baby
not that
develops the
good.
condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
That's better.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
Honestly, chances are super. You know what? Get the treatment.
For what it's worth, I think you should consider undergoing the therapy.
I don't care what you think. Who are you anyway? It's my child. It's my decision.
You've already lost your husband. Are you gonna let your grief endanger the
Well,
baby
he just
too?
raises the finger right in her face.
I had to watch Jacob die. I can't risk causing the death of my child as well.
You know, the renegade character is kind of fun to play, I will admit. I did very much heavily.
Your
Let's,
husband's
go
death
the
wasn't
middle
your
ground here.
fault. But if you refuse the therapy, your child's death could be.
Don't you understand? I can't lose this baby. This is all I have left of him.
I can actually understand that somewhat, yes.
And you and that baby are all I have left of Jacob. I can't lose you. Either of you. Not after this.
It's a hard decision.
Then why didn't you just say that instead of yelling at me?
Grief, anger, frustration.
I was
Pick your
scared.
poison.
I'm sorry.
If it means that much to you, if you trust that it's the right thing, I'll do the therapy. Thank you so much. I guess we needed an outside person to talk some sense into both of us.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. It's basically my job at this point, you know. Running around the galaxy, talking to people and talking sense into people. When I can't talk sense into them, I shoot sense into them. Not in any perverted way, just using bullets. Good old bullets.
Greetings, Earth Clan.
You got a job for me.
I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
Yeah, everybody knows that.
It's a great honor.
Some
One
goddamn
you are
bloody
no
reason.
doubt ready for.
Even on the
A
other
word
side of the galaxy,
warning,
they've heard
though.
of Commander Shepard.
There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to
Wait,
see
he just
you
looked at
fail.
him. What? Eyes watching me? What? Are you serious?
I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
It's actually kind of interesting the way
I should go.
when you look at this game a bit more objectively, it actually has quite a few funny bits to it. I don't get me wrong, I enjoy those quite as much.
Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
I have.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well.
My God,
I'm
you've suddenly
acquainted with
got
a
my
pair
attention.
of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
Let me guess. In this constellation, since you're willing to pay very much in the way of money, you're the fourth, or the fifth, or the sixth ringleader. The one who hopes to stay behind alone. Well, here's what you pay.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
As long as you pay.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates.
Oh my.
Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
I can already see how this is gonna play out. You're gonna try to fuck with me, aren't you? Oh yes, you will. Because you're an idiot. I still like to remember, I am not just a Spectre name, I actually have to weapon
Commander,
it to, you know,
it is
enforce
good
that.
to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Why would any idiot be
Oh,
like,
this
oh
one
yes,
is pleased
I'm gonna
to do
promise
so.
him money, he's gonna be like,
You will
well, I'm
not
gonna
be
do it.
disappointed.
And then I'm gonna try to be nice about it. Yeah. Yes, I know.
Show me your items.
Oh.
I'm just gonna looking for more licenses. Yes, give me your licenses, give me all your licenses.
Commander.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is...
It's armor upgrade, great. I don't really need it. Actually, wasn't there also a quest with a Rook AI on this station, where you kinda end up somewhere around here? I somewhat remember something like this. Or maybe I'm just confusing this with something I don't know. Well, let me honestly admit I don't know, because I do not completely remember. Hell, who even remembers every goddamn step they took? Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, which are the ones I played, are already massive enough that I don't really remember everything. I do remember in Mass Effect 3 standing very close to people and creepily listening in on everything they said. That much I remember.
Hello again. The consort is very...
I think I'm
of
done.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Nice. I'm looking for potential
I
quests.
see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see
Is it?
you. You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Private. I'm commander. Oh well, nothing new here. Apropos, now that I think about it, actually, this would be a good time to remind people, and myself, that I'm still a bit on the clock. This will be true for today. Today's Wednesday, isn't it? Yes. And tomorrow. Now, if things go... yeah, if things go... let's just let that stand. There may be, possibly, potentially... we should have actually a bit more time to stream on Friday, which could potentially mean 2 streams, or a bit longer of the Dragon Age one, because I do like Dragon Age. And... yes. Saturday... I mean, I do have a 6-day week. Well, I mean, you could technically say actually have a 7-day week if you count the stuff I usually do on Sundays, which is still work related, mind you. Then it actually becomes a 7-day week, and then you're kind of getting depressed because now shit, I'm working 7 days a week. It's not that bad, yeah, honestly. It's sometimes a bit annoying. At least that much I will happily admit to. Mostly because, you know, sometimes you've done it for a few years like this, you kind of want to do something else, and since that is highly reliant on other people doing their job quite well, you will often find yourself getting a bit disappointed. Thought you had something to say, but no, you apparently don't. Oh well, oh well. But that should mean that at least on this weekend I should have a bit more time if I do it somewhat smart and get things done. I have it a bit planned out, because it's very important that I have somewhat of a good idea of what, when, how, and all the like. It should technically work.
Recently released an official statement regarding their missing survey team in the Hades Gamma Cluster. According to the statement, the remains of the survey team were discovered not far from their abandoned research camp. There were no survivors.
Oh yes,
It
I
is
found them.
believed the researchers were the victims of a random attack by raiders or mercenaries. Names will be released after next of kin are notified.
I think they found something like GF artifacts that turned into husks. We're talking about the same people here. Well, I guess you can't really put that one out in the media now, can you? This in-between area, was there something here? I mean, apart from one keeper you need.
Sounds good. Some of the others are going for Novio's farewell thing.
Damn, I forgot that was today. Where's he going again?
Novaria. Apparently, they've got a huge demand for corporate security.
Novaria? Isn't that the frozen planet?
Yeah, I wouldn't go, but I guess the pay's pretty good.
Actually, I was planning to do one of the main story missions today anyway, so... why not Novaria? Now that those nice people have started talking about it, I feel like visiting that. Commander Shepard. He knows no rules. Just steps up on the flower beds. No problem. I'm Commander Shepard, and I can do this.
Technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do.
That's actually something that has always bugged me quite a bit, actually. Everybody seems like to accept that the Citadel is basically, well, its own working environment. And the Keepers are doing God knows what about it, and keeping things in line and working. And everybody's okay with that, apparently. However, we're on a station out in space. And there's quite a bit of a chance that those creepy little thingies here. This one. But at some point decide to, you know, just delete the atmosphere in here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to stay here. Not really, at least. Sounds like a terrible idea.
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
What the hell?
An impatient soldier. Who are you and why are you in my way?
What a good
Name's
question.
Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds.
Did we?
Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
The vids never tell the whole story. So, what can I do for the Reds?
One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
I'll talk to the Turian and see what I can do.
Thanks, Shepard. I knew you'd remember your
Oh,
old
boy.
friends. The guard's over in Cora's den.
But I
Take
guess
care of
this
this,
is...
and you'll never see me again.
Yes, this is like quite a renegade decision. I mean, it's a fucking street gang, and it's probably not a... probably not a good one. I don't think they're gonna go for the Robin Hood approach, being all nice and dandy.
I see why this place is so popular. It's got quite the, view.
You're talking about that up there, eh?
Put your tongue back in your mouth before you trip on it.
Can I help you?
You've got a prisoner named Kurt Wiseman. I'd like that prisoner freed.
I'd like a lot of things, human. Desire forms the foundations of organized society.
Somewhat, yes.
That said, the xenophobe will remain in Turian custody. This is not negotiable.
I'd rather not have to kill all your guards to free this man.
Why do you want this criminal released? Is it part of your mission, or are you just helping another human?
I'm a Spectre. I don't answer to you. Release Wiseman, now.
The Council should have known the humans were not ready for the authority of the Spectres.
Oh, come on, it's not like the Turians ever did anything wrong as a Spectre.
Turian people
I just
at
would
least
point at
respect the
Sarah and be
rule
like,
of law.
here, done wrong. Lodge.
I got business here, but not with you.
Not now. Much of the show. Go away. Let me drink it.
Ah, yeah, Harkin, you're old. Just continue drinking. It was creepy. Creepy laugh in the background. Well. Let's see here.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Give me something.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
You seem a bit nervous, my friend. Shepard's like, my stare says view items. That's all it says. I wish I could communicate like this with shopkeepers. Just leaning down on the counter, staring into their eyes. They like, here's my inventory. That would be kinda cool. Alright, my fan.
Hey, Commander Shepard. There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Right. Conrad. We talked a while back.
We did.
You remember me? Wow.
Cool,
Even while
isn't
you're
it?
out there kicking ass, you don't forget the rest of us. That says a lot about you, Shepard.
Yes, I'm totally a nice guy.
Hey, can I get your picture?
Oh.
Sure. No problem.
Just hold up your gun.
Nice.
Perfect.
I'm posing. Oh shit, I look horrible.
Thanks again, Commander. I'm
Oh,
gonna hang
boy.
this in my living room. My wife
Don't do
will
that,
love
please.
it.
Do not hang that into your living room. Yeah, your kids and your wife are gonna be scared for life. Imagine that pose while you wake up in the night. You go through the living room, right to the toilets, and you see
Welcome
dead
back, Earth Clan.
hanging on your wall.
Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Sure.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Oh boy. Shepard, my dude, we have to, we really have to do something about it, don't we?
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this still doesn't prove that you purchased that item from my store.
But I didn't buy anything else here.
How do I know that? If you don't have the proof of purchase, I can't help you.
But...
Sorry.
Yeah, he's right, you know. There's a reason why we have a system. Actually, that's actually quite relatable for me, because I do have a store and we do sometimes have to deal with refunding stuff. It happens, you know. And as such, yes. Well, we have to rules. I mean, typically I do try to help out my customers, and in some cases I've even took it upon myself, you know, replacing their damage. Technically speaking, there are pretty damn clear rules and regulations when it comes to that, and if you don't follow those, you got cheat. You want a refund? Yeah. You play by the rules. Actually, I'm somewhat required to actually tell you that if you ask for that. So if you were to come to me and be like, nope, I want to buy this, but I want to know what I need to do to get it refunded, in case it doesn't work. Shit, I can dance here. Oh boy. Jake forgot about this. Shepard, you are really a master dancer, aren't ya?
I'm waiting for someone else.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
How about we never do that again and never talk to anybody about this again? Sounds like a plan? Yes. I have decided and I shall do so. Well, to be fair, I don't think I'm that much better of a dancer. I hope somewhat. Then again, my last time dancing I was relatively drunk, I believe. Yes, I was. So, better not to make any promises I can't keep, eh? Yeah, those were the times. In the yonder days, when you could still go out with friends and stuff like this. Imagine that. Quite a while since then, isn't it been? Oh boy. And that's just that one. Basically, that's where I started. There shouldn't be much more for me to explore. I haven't found any more questies. Which is good. Which we have a pretty clear-cut adventure in front of us. Which I do like. Punch my stuff. Right, I just put an upgrade, that's why I can actually do that, isn't it?
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
Are you in trouble again?
You will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Why are you always in trouble when I come by?
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
Just tell me what's going on.
When mighty
I was
snappy.
fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they're blackmailing me.
Oh boy.
I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
See, this is precisely what I mean. The
Some of
whole
my medical
galaxy would
supplies to a merchant in
pretty
the
much burn
markets.
down
They expect delivery today.
if I weren't there to stop it from burning down everything,
Give me your
including the
contact's
kitchen
name.
sink.
I'll deal with this guy.
You think a
whoever
kitchen
he
sink
is.
can't burn? No.
Deal
This
with him,
galaxy,
but
it
won't
absolutely
they
can.
expose my past?
Not when I'm done with them.
They won't bother you again. I guarantee it.
My team is like,
Maybe
you
it's
tried
better
to
if
kill
I
them.
don't know anymore.
You are
I
trying
was told
to
to
say
speak
that
with
you
a
will kill
merchant
them,
named
don't you?
Morlan, down in the markets.
Oh fuck, Morlan.
Really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take a look at what you have
Let's not
for
mention
sale.
it, that's the guy I just bought from. Yes, better to not mention that, I would say. Actually, which reminds me, I still have a few annoying missions on that pinnacle station, haven't I? Well, I guess I will collect some more levels and some more upgrades before I do that. Yeah. Yes, we have already gained another level again. Soul training gives you what again? Weapon damage and melee damage. Actually, no, try to become better with your shoulder refill. At some point I will have to take everybody out for a ride. No. Need to go down there. Technically speaking, I've already spent a lot more time on Citadel Station than I actually wanted to, but, you know... Well, maybe we just ended today with a few side quests and keep the next story mission for next time. Then I will actually have to write down that I decided on the area. Because some randos talked about it. No other reason, actually.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Classical.
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Change of plans.
Change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up.
What the
hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You won't. Can I just?
That secret dies with you.
Then we do this the hard way.
You think it's a good idea to do this? Really thought this was a good idea.
Clear.
Well, that'll certainly change things around here. For the better. He was a brute. A bully.
Who's Baines?
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Well, I kinda ended that very quickly. I mean, there was a renegade option, but you know... If they just give me the option to kill him, that sounds a lot more renegade to me. Well, if I had been really smart about it, I could have quick save beforehand and then tried which gives me more renegade points to see how the Biowares of days, no, the Bioware of days would be nowadays Bioware. The Bioware of the good old days, that's what I tried to say. But my tongue decided apparently not. Just sometimes you don't like working with me, I know. Oh well, I can't really do anything about it. I suppose.
Commander, how did things go?
Well, he's dead.
I killed him.
Oh, I didn't realize things would get so... At least it's over.
So efficient?
I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
Baines.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
Well, who is he?
Tell me about him.
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
I wonder if the captain knows him.
See what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
But apparently we have found a huge conspiracy going on. Baines. I don't really remember how that plays out. Well, I'm gonna find out. Let's see if we can follow through. On this one, he should be in the embassies, shouldn't he? Well, should be in the keyword here. Captain, I need to talk to you. What's this? Free XP?
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster.
The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
Yes, they told me so.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
Yes, I'm important.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Oh, that sounds horrible. I've not
yes,
been,
Commander.
Baines?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
So why are people talking like he's still alive?
What a good
it's
question.
Not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
It sounds mighty suspicious, but what about that scout ship?
What can you tell me about the ship?
Tell me more.
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Now, where can I find my little friendly Goku? Is that actually a mission? Oh, there's those two missions. Can't I follow this any longer? It's kinda sad. Well, I guess it's finally time to leave this very much safe and stable station. Let me once again reiterate, this whole Citadel thing is so god awful suspicious. I mean, we have a space station floating just there, having an atmosphere that allows life, lots of it actually, and pretty much repairs and maintains itself. Actually allows for some remodeling on our part even, while some mod keepers do sometimes change things around. And still, for some bloody reason, nobody's like,
In remembrance of Eden Prime,
this
we
is suspicious.
profile in Courage
Suspicious
with
as fuck,
serviceman
actually.
Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, Serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan.
Oh right,
After
it's the
finishing
woman
her
of
service,
that guy
Bhatia
who annoyed
planned
me.
to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in Courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance Military on the extranet. Keyword, Courage.
Well, that sounds a little bit like propaganda. Not surprising, actually. Yes, humanity would need quite a bit of an army to even come close to getting toe-to-toe with the Turians. Just more can look at. 3 XP. I like free XP. Now, here we go. Let us fly, and then we're gonna look. Take a nice little look at the galaxy map.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in...
Yes, you can...
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
Nice. I'm once again in charge. Oh boy. So everybody's looking always forward to that moment. One, galaxy map.
Message coming in.
Thank you.
Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. The brass isn't happy with the way you treated her. This comes straight from the Joint Military Command.
Well, screw her.
I don't have the patience to deal with tabloid gadflies who think they're great journalists.
Commander, if she had done that at a bar, she'd go home in an ambulance. But they want me to make this clear. We can't mistreat the press.
Well, a bit late
Just
for that,
wanted
eh?
to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Oh, come on, I just punched one little news guy. be that much of a problem. I'm a fucking Spectre. I can do this. I can have the problem that I don't really remember where I've been already. Asgard and Utopia. That's where the asteroid was. That we did already. Artemis Tower. Oh, right, that's where we picked up a little Liara. Well, let's see. With some stuff we can do quick, we'll do it, otherwise I almost need to end it already. I really hate to play by the damage. Why is this always so loud?
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Sure.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher moor.
Yes?
Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus.
Oh shit.
An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to.
Well, they're up to some evil shit.
Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message.
Oh boy.
They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop
them.
Oh
boy, indeed. This is
my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Shit, that means I'm kinda losing my my only real lead on Banes, don't I? Well, shit. Oh, well. I can't change it. Actually, was I already in this? I think I actually was. Where the fucking hell was I supposed to go? Does it come with information? Into the Arctic Traverse. Strainer system. Compatriots, der wäre gut in der Hand des Systems, aber System ist privat. I really don't remember where all of this was. My memory is not that great. Hey, it's been a few years. Was here already? It seems to be clear. Let's see. Amazon. Check this out more carefully. That's one of the systems I'm supposed to visit, isn't it? Can't remember you. Which means I should have been on you already. You know what, I actually think this is probably a lot more reasonable to do. This is annoying me. Let's actually take a good look around. See if I can identify the planets I was on already. That's definitely one I was on. The Kepler Verge. Yes, I already was there. I remember. Are you kidding me? How many goddamn systems are there? Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, so let's start with this one. Why? Why are you so loud? Ah. You don't speak to me. But if there's nothing to find, then I should have been already here. No, we were here. Yes. And here's the next one. I think I remember you too. Which means I was here also. Oh, we are making progress, and so far as that it helps actually my memory. And yes, we were here. We was here. Now, next one. Doesn't really speak to me. Caspian on the other end, yes, that does speak to me. Yes. Lise Vamshi. What's with Vamshi? Magie. Regel. Let me actually try to this Yangtze system. Look at the enhanced system. This system of the hardest connection. This is not here. Okay. I think it's actually easier if we actually just land and look at the map. Because if I have everything unlocked already, then I already was there. Let's take the next two and spend your points while I'm at it. Nope, definitely was here already. You finished that. State. Electronics. You can also do through. And wall. If you want point a barrier. Barrier is pretty useful. Now, state. And next, I'm gonna go with assault rifles. Just in case I actually want you to use those. Return to the Normandy. That means this system is clear as well. There's Pharaohs. Actually, has this more than one? It has. Well, okay, let's check out the neighboring system. Why are you so loud? Everything else is normal, just this.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Oh, okay.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster.
Nice.
One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down.
Oh boy.
You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Ah, yes, always with the shitty little jobs, isn't it? Oh, yes, somebody has to do it. Tonalitania? Yes, of course it is. Now, this also means I will actually have to look up my little... because I actually have a little map, this one, of all the stuff on it, so I don't have to actually look it all up myself. I did that often enough in the past. I don't wanna do it again. Actually, wait, that means combat. And if it's combat... Jesus lungs, could you please concentrate on breathing and not making me dying? Better. Yeah, you have still points to spend, don't you? Finish that one, please. And now we can become better, being what you are. Now let me take an educated look here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Right in the mountains, eh? I'm not very pleased. And that is actually putting it mildly. Ah, yes, mountain climbing. My little armor tank. Now we go down just to have the very unpleasurable yikes experience of having to climb up again. Well, to be fair, in short bursts it's pretty fun to play around with this car. If you do longer, however, it kind of becomes a bit unpleasant. I will admit that much. Climb. Also, I would have very much preferred to have some sort of plateau up here. Something, you know. This reminds me of a movie I've watched in the past. The strange Prothean artifact reveals a small irregular slot on the underside of the surface. Remembering the strange trinket you received from the Asari concert on the Citadel, you pull it out and place it onto the slot. All explodes in brilliant flash of white light, momentarily blinding and disorientating you. Slowly your chance of return as you wake up from a deep sleep. You are alone in the forest, though you are not far from the caves you share with the others of your tribe. Oh, we are stone people again. Stone. Maybe iron. There's a pain and a small wound in the back of your skull, and a chip of flint has been forced under the surface of the skin. Leaning on your bone-tipped spear for support, you race to your feet. A sound draws your attention upwards. A strange creature hovers high above you. It's unlike the birds you hunt by the lake's edge. It has no head and no wings, yet somehow it flies. There's a beast of shining silver, hanging motionless in the sky, like a cloud. His hands just watching you, studying you. Raising her fist, you shake your spear at it in anger, and the creature rises up quickly until it disappears from view. With a satisfied grunt, you make your way back to your caves and the rest of the tribe. You fall into familiar patterns of life: the hunt for food, the struggle to claim and keep a mate, battles against other tribes that would claim your territory. Days roll into nights and back into days. Each time you rise from sleep, there is the sensation that you are not alone, that some other is with you, sharing all you see, hear, and feel. These times, your hand goes to the strange number at the back of your skull, and you remember the silver creature in the sky. The air grows colder, winter falls. You must range farther for food, clutching the first tight against you to ward off the chill. On one of these long hunts, that the strange bird returns. You hear it before you see it. Its call, a deafening roar, descends from above, swooping down on you. A single great eye opens on the underbelly, a glowing red orb. You try to run, but a finger of red light extends from the eye, engulfs you, and all goes black again. You wake an instant later to find yourself on Alatania, lying on your back, closing artifact looming above you, undamaged, and your companion standing over you. They help you to your feet, puzzled. There was a flash of light and you just sort of toppled over, one explains. Are you okay, Shepard? The other asks. You don't answer right away, wondering at the implications of what you have seen. You members of a Cro-Magnon hunter, captured by an implanted Procyon data recorder. How long did they study the primitive humans, observing them and analyzing the results at their base on Mars? And what, if anything, did they learn from us? Fine, you find reply, realizing this is a mystery you will probably never solve. Forget about it. Jesus. That was lots and lots of text, more than I was actually expecting. Change artifact. Oh, come on. Come on. I know you can do this. Drive, my friend. Drive. Ah, yes, now you got your little bedtime story. Something, isn't it? I at least do hope that I have not put too many people to sleep. Oh, come on, come on. Reading about Cro-Magnon Shepard and his experiences. And so why did they kill their subject? I mean, there was really no need to do that at the end there, was there? They had implanted a bit of spy technology, good. A little spy chip, oh, well and dandy. But why return? I mean, wouldn't the subject in question not just die, then decompose? To check have survived that, stayed. Was the risk too high? I mean, technically speaking, what they were doing was not passive observation. It was more like direct involvement. Would it really have mattered? Also, if you implant chips into somebody, why not make them, you know, somewhat composable? Would probably save yourself the trouble of going after it subject. Well, but what do I know? I'm not so Procyon, trying to be all smug about it. Good. This is this. This is this. Oh boy. This is one of those worlds where I'm like, I don't want to stay here. But this is pretty annoying. Too many mountains. It's not feel comfortable driving around here. And so I've once again managed to damage my tire. Then again, considering just how the drive was until now, I'm actually surprised it's just my tire. See? You would expect a bit more damage after something like this. Oh, if we're going by the but it has a shield route, then my tire shouldn't be damaged either. Technically speaking. And well, this is this one. And there's something up here. I will admit, actually, having those maps around actually is a good way to save time, I would say. The not so good aspect of it is that since it's not really marked, this could be part of something that comes out. It's part of the quest.
Nice shot.
Guess the little beast had it coming.
I partly get renegade points for murdering them. Well, I don't know what was the actual point of this, but I murdered them. Actually, I think I murdered pretty much all. Well, one species that is not going to, you know, at some point become sentient. Might have been for the better. Who knows? They could have evolved to, you know, Rockney 2.0 or something. I will just claim that I did this for the sake of the galactic-wide community. And as usual, somebody had to do it, and humanity was once again the only one around. Considering how electronic you look, I guess you could also become Geth. Well. Don't even know why I shot them all. But the point being, I did. I don't really want to go in there because I actually have no reason to go in there yet. So I'm assuming this is part of the quest on this planet. Sadly, this will be the last one for today. Because technically speaking, my time has already run out. I'm just giving a bit of extra time, you know. Oh boy, climbing mountains. Fun for the whole family, isn't it? Down we go again. Bad part is whenever I go down, I'm very much aware of the fact that I will at some point have to go up again. Oh boy, steht fun. Really look around for a short while, yes. But then to continuously have to drive up the mountains, you know, not so much. Not in comparison. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. No monkey creatures.
This is the surveillance drone. But where's the data module? Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Ah, Rex, you sound as motivated as ever. And I guess pushing little creatures underfoot is not really as fun as fighting something that can actually fight back through a Krogan. When it's well, once again back to the point that yes, Krogans have a bit of a problem. Because they also are a bit of a problem. Let me just now, since I'm very, very smart, I can already foresee that it will not be of any use to go there. Guaranteed in there. I would quite literally bet on that. Good thing that I actually discovered that beforehand, that little mine entrance, because this is actually going to save me some time. I'm no expert on these matters, nor am I a developer of any kind, and I do know enough that I'm probably pretty sure that we will find it in one of the end rooms in the mine. Because, well, it's obvious, isn't it? Now then, you were this one. See, I'm doing this. No problem. But that one little tire. Or this or the left one. Those always tend to get kinda damaged. For some bloody reason. Ah, no, one of the eternal mysteries of life. That or simply my wonderful style of driving. One or the other. I'm leaning towards life mysteries. Personally. I'm up the mountain again. 'Cause my lord. Actually, wouldn't it be fast if the Normandy picks me up and sets me down on the other side? Might actually be. I don't know. Bye. Oh. Wasn't much. Not the most expensive ways to do it, but it worked. Oops. My key kinda didn't do what I tended to. Not very nice of it. Not very nice indeed. Lots of containers that are explosive. I do wonder, is there gonna be a fight in here? In that case, I actually wonder what we are supposed to be fighting. Oops. Now, left or right one? Yes, I'm gonna find out. Discovery. The monkey doesn't have the module.
He dropped the data module.
Looks like the data module is still intact. Joker can transmit this info to your Alliance command.
Oops. Oh, this sounds like combat, doesn't it? Jammed. That means GIF. Of course it means GIF. Jesus. I mean, considering how those little monkeys look like machines, you know, maybe it's not that surprising. All things considered. Maybe a bit annoying. Ooh, destroyer. I don't like that very much. Still jammed. Still jammed. Oh, thanks for that. But I've actually overlooked that one. We can't have that now, can we? So how come nobody realized the guests were following us? We're not very well prepared, I must say. Hey, no more Gaff around. Good sign. And back to the Normandy we go. You'll see in Amazon, I was in. Das war sein. Ja. Yeah, sees where this takes us now, so I'm gonna park the ship there. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Mostly because bye. Now I still need to talk with my little tech boy. I need to actually write myself a note. Because he also mentioned that he had some ideas about a Crusader Kings 2 campaign. So I'm gonna actually combine those into one. As many as I can actually, reasonably. Save myself the trouble basically. Because if I do it, it's gonna take a long while anyway, and I would very much like to make the most out of it. Yes, I already was here. You're floating pines. Good. First things first. That's somewhat better with a pistol. Pistols are great. Believe me, I used them myself. Guarantee which makes other visual enemies go berserk. Not much of a fan actually. And off we go. Yep. And off to Yangtze we go. That's probably the one I can land on. Now let's zoom out a bit and give ourselves a nice little save game. Nice. So that's done. Yes, and with that I actually will bid you adieu. Bad as it is, but I'm still pretty much on the clock and I still actually have to do something. Then I need to sleep, then I need to make tomorrow somewhat successful of a day. Yeah. And before I draw this out, because I do like to do that, I will say, yeah. Have a good one, and all of that, you know. Enjoy your evening, or whatever time it is at your location. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, most likely, if nothing very unexpected happens. Technically speaking, since I now have actually a Twitter, I could actually use that to inform people, but yeah, that would take some getting used to on my part. I shall work on that. But yeah, with that, I will say